the national leadership of your party and the president-elect, who is the number one person, the president-elect as it stands would be the number one person of your party, are they aware of the situation within the APC in Rivers State? Because it seems as though in the past, even where these issues have continuously arose, we haven't had some firm position from the national leadership of your party with regards to tackling whatever it is that's causing one issue or separation or the other within the APC in Rivers State. In this particular case, can you tell us whether or not the national leadership or the president-elect is aware of the situation of things within the APC in Rivers State?
Andrew, except a toddler in Rivers State, okay, what I say now is unaware of the problem of APC in Rivers State. It's almost an age-long problem. It's almost an age-long problem. It's been there from 2016 to today. And what is happening as we speak to you actually is the fact that we are trying to rewrite. I told you that it was a studied history that we have had to pass
established.
And we're doing everything humanly possible.
This is established, but whether the nationalists are aware, they are aware of what's happening. Because when I spoke with the national spokesperson for the party, Felix Morka, he didn't sound as though, although he didn't want to give out too much. But then if I was to say I would read his body language, and for some of the few things he said, it was as though, not much interest or attention is being given to what's happening in Rivers State within the party. Hello? Okay, I think we'll try to reestablish contact is what that would mean. It's an interruption there, the service provider. Before we get back onto my guest, let me quickly tell you that you can be a part of the conversation. Simply get on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On Twitter, Nigeria Info PH. Very simple. Is the APC in Rivers State well positioned to play the role of opposition political party ahead of the incoming administration of the PDP? Let us get your opinion. 0809 030 6416 is the WhatsApp number. 0809 030 6416. We have a very short commercial coming up in about, say, 3-4 minutes. When we return from that, we'll reestablish contact with our guest and continue with the conversation. In the meantime, let us hear from you and get your own thoughts. The phone numbers to call are 0817-923-0009, 0817-923-0009. When we return after the break, questions with regards to my guest pronouncing himself leader of the APC in Rivers State. If you remember, after the election, that was one conversation that got a lot of people talking. And also, we will touch more on the suspension of the chairman of the party here in Rivers State, amongst other issues that concerns the APC. But is the APC well positioned to play the role of opposition ahead of the incoming administration? That is the question for the moment. And you can let us know what you think on Facebook, Twitter, and on WhatsApp. The numbers on WhatsApp again, 0809 030 6416. The numbers to call, 0817-923-0009. Introduce yourself and you go straight to the point. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, my brother.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Chieftain.
Okay.
Yes, I like what is playing out politically this time in Rivers State. I am an idea. There is no, the way I look at it, there's no opposition party there. Through the back door, they are aligned with the S.
Hello.
Yes, voting the president-elect as a PDP or whatever. So they are not opposition party. They are members of APC through the back door. They are not coming to finalize the way I look at it, what they have started. But my worry is how the APC already
right, thank you very much. Says he likes what's happening. John Ezekiel says APC in Rivers State does not need him to interfere. Let it just be like that. Okocha Justice says Tinubu will make things difficult for himself come 2027 by this style of politics. He owed the party a huge responsibility to unite the party at all levels and not form alliances with the opposition. And carpet his own party in the state. Well, we'll find out more, like I said, after the commercial, which comes up shortly. Keep those comments coming in on Facebook, Twitter, and on WhatsApp. We'll be right back. Nigeria Info PH on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. It still stands. Same question we're asking. Is the APC in Rivers State well positioned to play an opposition role ahead of the incoming PDP administration? Share your thoughts with us. My guest has been an APC Chieftain, Tony Okocha. We're still with us via phone. Chief, hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
okay, all right, fantastic. Thank you very much. So we also having the president visit Rivers State today. All things being equal, bearing any in mind any last-minute changes, but then he's expected to be in Rivers State. And so many people have also had their own say as regards to the purpose of his visit. They're going to clean up the high prep situation. As a member of the party and a chieftain, can you, and a stakeholder in the state, what would be your assessment of the President Buhari's administration and his performance with regards to his promise concerning the Ogoni cleanup?
Well, it's work in progress. I can say so. Particularly as it concerns the Ogoni cleanup, it's work in progress. We don't expect a radical change. Every reasonable and rational change comes actually gradually. What is important is that let the wheel be grinding. It will be grinding, so slowly. So let it be that it is grinding, and that is what is happening in the Ogoni issue and the cleanup issue.
Are you satisfied with work done so far? Are you satisfied with High Prep's performance and what is on ground so far? Because some people...
I'm not able to assess, because I'm neither a functionary of the High Prep, nor am I actually from the Ogoni.
Well, you are...
What I know is that it's work in progress. Okay, from what we read and what we hear, I think it's work in progress, actually.
All right. And for the performance of the President Buhari administration in general, I mean, we heard the president talking about how many soldiers were recruited, over 60,000 under his administration, also asking Nigerians, apologizing to Nigerians as well, and also saying that he did pretty much well. What's your view?
Well, the president has made his own contribution in Nigerian landscape. That is, he has made his contribution. I have said so. I have said that there is no perfect society that is known to anywhere. There is not us anywhere in the world. There is no perfect society. There is no society where every other thing else is complete. And then the president has made his own impact. He has made his own contribution. John, which from today is out of power. He spent 8 years. He's had his priorities in areas that he actually identified and isolated and adjusted with them did we and the manner he thought he could do. There's no government that can satisfy everybody and do everything at the same time. That's why you have successive governments. All right? A government comes, focusing on a particular thing and achieves that and leave the other side because you cannot. Otherwise, there will no government anymore. If somebody comes into power and is able to execute all the projects, provide all the physical infrastructures, provide all the human resources and all of that, and then there will be no government anymore. Okay, so it's a thing that somebody comes, makes his own contribution in the landscape, leaves the scene, and then comes, takes off from where the person stops, and that's what it is. The president has actually done his bit, and he has almost said as human, and I commend him, that in course of doing his job, he may have stepped on sensitive toes, and he was begging Nigeria to say, please, forgive me. I may not have done that, if I was just Buhari, but I did that because I was president of Nigeria, and I would have stepped on toes, because I needed also to perform to achieve my purpose.
Oh, all right.
So there's nothing, new in that.
All right, let's take a few messages before I get on to my next question. On WhatsApp, it says, at this point, I believe neither APC or the SDP can be a formidable opposition party in the state because they have some kind of alliance with the president-elect. So I would say Accord Party is the party Rivers people can look up to as a formidable opposition. Balafama sent in that message. This person says, how do leaders emerge in political parties? Is it by proclamation or by election or convention? All this political rascality is part of the reasons the military intervened in politics in the past. This person says the answer is no, because as far as Rivers State is concerned, the APC is not on ground. Goodness from Port Harcourt sent in that one. Another person says here, okay, I think that would be the much we can take first. What's your response to this? The APC and its role as an opposition party ahead of the incoming administration. Do you think your party is positioned well enough to carry out that role effectively? Or, like the message said, should we look at the Accord Party and other political parties in the state?
Oh, please, let's not talk about those parties in the fringes. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, the issue in APC, you are already aware. I told you that we are trying to rewrite the narrative. That ugly narrative that took APC to a social club, where a political party is not able to boast of a councillor in the 319 wards, where a political party as robust as it was built is not able to show that they had even one member of the House of Assembly out of 32. We are trying to change that narrative. And the reason why we got into that miasma was because of leadership ineptitude. Okay, a situation where somebody appropriates to the leadership of the party, to the party as if it is personal estate, and takes only decisions that he feels comfortable with, without minding whose horse is God, without minding the fact that in the democracy it is about the minority consent while the majority decision rules. Okay? So a situation where democracy is turned to totalitarianism, that's the reason why we got ourselves into this quagmire. What we are doing in election time, of course, you have seen the fact that even at the 2 days to the election of Mr. President, of a political party that a former leader of the party belongs, he convened a meeting where he directed his people that they should vote against his own political party. As somebody asked there how leadership is enthroned, it's not the best. Leadership is not a best right. Leader of a political party is never a best right. Well said so. There's nobody that is born to say, the leader of this
is that with the aim of rebuilding? Could this be the reason why you have now come out to say you are now the new leader of the APC in Rivers State? Because for some people, they would also want to claim that constitutionally, within the APC's laws and confines of the party laws, you can't just say you are the leader of the party.
I was addressing that issue. As a leadership of a political party is not a death right. It's about your performance. It's about your influence in the political party. Yeah, okay. The other aspect, again, that seems to be a given, just to cure the mischief you are talking about now, was the issue of if you are the highest ranking member of the party, occupying certain positions, in the society, you may actually assume leadership of the party. That's what it is. And so anybody who was leader of the party before now, was either a governor or was a minister. In this case, we don't have a governor. Neither do we have a minister. Now, the issue now is what I gave is a yardstick of measurement. The yardstick of measurement now is the influence of individuals. I was the one who stood very tall to deliver our candidates in the state. And that is not an issue. Even my enemies will attest to that fact. And you know how many times I've been with you on that studio? You know how many times we have spoken on their phone? You know that there was a period a day you called me. I was on my way. I told you I was on transit, going to a campaign to deliver my candidate. And so my candidate has emerged. And I blamed the trail. I was the identity center.
So in other words, you're saying that in the APC, what works to pick a leader is based on your performance, and we don't have some operational mode or constitutional provisions as to how a leader emerges.
But I've said this. I've given you the lead. I said first is that you are a leader of the party. If you are a governor of the party, okay, you are a governor who candidated under the political party. You are necessarily the leader. When you don't have a governor and you have a minister, the minister is the leader of the party, and that's the case. Look at the history now. When we started this, the Rotimi was a governor, he was a leader. As minister, he was a leader. He's another minister, he's another governor. And he convened a meeting where he directed that people should vote against his party. Has he not on his own left the party? He has left from the party, that's what it means. So, and I'm saying that the reason why I said that I'm not in me saying, the reason why APC Rivers State has said that I am the leader is because I stood for the presidential candidate of our party, and by the special grace of God, the governor of Rivers State and his APC and his KDP family came and added venge, gave us the impetus. And today, Rivers State is in the political.
When you say the APC has said you are the leader, whom are you referring to? Are you referring to the executives? Whom are you referring to? State executives of the party in the state? Are they the ones who have called you leader now? You said the APC has called you leader. So if you can clarify for us.
The authority of APC, whether you whatever you call, is know that I'm the leader of the party. That is not a contention, Andrew.
If that is the case, if you say that, well, they have called you leader of the party, then we would like to know from you what plans then do you have to foster unity and solve the current issues that we have, especially with those that have gone to court. Because clearly we have some aggrieved members in your party.
Yes. Andrew, I've told you that my business now is to see how we can make APC very vibrant and robust again. And we are doing that.
Has there been conversations? Chief, sorry. Have there been conversations? Yes. Have there been conversations with members of the party who are loyal to the former transport minister to see how everybody can work together so that the party can be strong and better positioned to play that opposition role ahead of the incoming administration? Have such meetings been held? Has there been meetings held also with the estranged chairman of the party, Chief Emeka Beke?
Andrew, this is gradually. Yeah, there are things that will be taken gradually. Okay? And you are aware that we have a leadership of the party, as in party ESCO members. All right? We have Omete Eferebo as the acting chairman of the party, as proclaimed by the court and the law. Okay? And I'm aware that he's making frantic efforts. He has called meetings where one of these issues you are raised now are being discussed. Okay? So again, you know that the political party is not a garrison now, garrison of the military garrison. Okay? So it's about who wants to remain in the party and who does not want to remain in the party. So when we see their hands, we see the ones who are willing. Of course, you know that all are defecting in droves every other day. People are defecting in droves, going to the KGP and all of those. So until we settle and see those who remain in the party, we now start to review the party again.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that our business is to ensure that the party is in the political equation, and that is what it is today.
All right.
And with the support of the party at the national, and by federal grace of God, with the support that we may get from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is also a candidate who candidated on our political party, I'm telling you, we will not like APC to die in Rivers State.
Okay, it brings me to this then. We know that your party is headed to the tribunal. If you're saying now that you are the new leader of the party, how are you going to handle the party's success at the tribunal?
I know you're taking me to a different actually.
No, it's still within the APC, and it's a conversation.
My party is not. Let me say to you, my party is not in the tribunal. A candidate or somebody who said who ran election under APC went to tribunal. These are two different things. APC is not in the tribunal. A candidate who candidated under APC went to court. And I'm saying to you that I am not aware of the processes. I'm not aware.
So the APC in Rivers State is not in support of its candidate, to be precise, architect Tony Cole, who has gone to the tribunal.
There was no candidate of the party. There was no candidate of the party immediately after 25th of February. When the candidate of the party himself voted against the candidate, the presidential candidate, how could he make the main candidate of the party? He had abandoned ship. I don't think I'm making sense. I said on the 25th of February, that election predated his own election. And on that 25th February election was presidential and national assembly elections. The candidate of the APC for governorship that held on the 18th of March voted against the candidate of our party, the president-elect today. And so how could he possibly say and be a member of a political party?
All right, Chief. Thank you very much. I think that's the much we can take. We're already running out of time. But thank you for being a part of the conversation. We'll definitely keep in touch for any further development. But then before you go, let's just address a few messages on WhatsApp. There's this question here. It says, I should ask you, from your definition of leader, what is now the position of the Honorable Minister of State for Environment, who is a serving minister from Rivers State?
Is in PDP. I mean, it's in yes, it's in the PDP of the other band, not the PDP led by Governor Wike.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So for that reason, he's not
because
qualified.
It was.
Did he officially announce his defection? Hello. Oh, goodness me. Sadly, I think got interrupted there by the service provider. But that was Tony Okocha, APC Chieftain. You followed the conversation. And I'm sure you might have a lot you want to say. But the question still remains here is, the APC, are they positioned well enough to play the role of opposition ahead of the incoming PDP administration? We'll open the phone lines so we can get to hear from you now. 0817-923-0009. 0817-923-0009. Also 0817-923-0007. Now those are the numbers you can call to be a part of the conversation. You can also talk to us on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. At Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. And Okocha Justice says, it's so disappointing that your guest would dress himself as APC leader. It's the party structure in his hand. Ability, Tuegbu says, the question we should ask is how many people are even there in the APC that will play the opposition role? The big shoes in the APC in Rivers State have left the party for the PDP. John Justice says APC will come out flying at the tribunal, appeal, and Supreme Court. Anyone saying APC is not on ground will soon leave in self-illusion. Okay. Kwatem Magnus says Tony Okocha from opposition of APC constitution is not a leader of the party. The constitution of the party clearly stated how party leaders should emerge, and from the look of things, Tony did not pass through such process. Conclusively, I think it's just one man sent by the governor to distract and cause problems within the APC in Rivers State. Let's go over to Christian now. Christian is calling from Rumigbo. Christian, go straight to the point. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew.
You're welcome.
I think for a person like me, I'm so disappointed with the characters that are in politics. I must tell you the truth. They say politics without principles. It's not politics. I mean, for heaven's sake, why can't we get it from? Because I wonder what the character we're teaching upcoming children. We had politics when in 1979, Second Republic, people who are not in APC are supporting PDP, or you are in PDP supporting APC. Where is your conviction? Is it because of your personal stomach you come on radio and be saying this kind of things? Somebody is a minister, he says he's a PDP, and he's still serving as a minister.
The question
Why
now...
open his hand and appointed as a PDP member into his cabinet?
The question now is... The question, Christian, the question is, I think we hung up already because he seemed really pissed. First correction, the president can appoint anybody from anywhere. He's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not the president of APC. So it is within his right to decide to appoint a person from APC, PPP, YPP, NPP, PDP, wherever. He has that right. That's on one part. But then, importantly, is the question we're asking whether or not the APC in Rivers State is well positioned to play the role of opposition. So, whatever your response would be, please remember to address that question. Obed is calling from GRA. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
The volume of your radio, please. Turn it down or turn it off.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, can you hear me now, Andrew?
Very well. Go on.
Yes, Andrew, I think APC is not ready for opposition in Rivers State. Yes, I've seen it clearly. Even the person saying that he's a leader, he voted against his own candidate here in the state. So who is playing anti-party here? You understand? It's even worse in his own side because he came out and told Rivers people that they were going to support PDP candidates. Even though I know that their leader has never come out to mention publicly that he was going to support our people. I don't know if we supported him. You understand? For him, he came out. So how can he tell me that because of anti-party activity, the leader has been suspended and he's not the new leader? I think Rotimi Amechi is benevolent enough. If not, he would have taken more from now, honestly, because it doesn't make sense. I think they are not ready for opposition. If they are ready, they should be able to put their house in order. You can't come out and wake up one morning and say you are the leader of the party, undermining your principal, who actually appointed you as the chief of staff then. You understand? It's unfortunate that how people betray their master with a pot of porridge. With what I can see, I think I'm seeing betrayal written all over your gate, honestly. It's unfortunate.
All right, let's go over to Erema. Susie's on the line. Good morning, Susie.
Yeah, I think if we begin to conjecture on some of the terms we use on talking about people on radio, we must be able to do some certain conceptual analysis on how these things run. Andrew, you mentioned the issue of if APC could be able to provide opposition to PDP. Suppose that the APC right now in Rivers State, Chieftain Okocha is hobnobbing with the PDP. Let me also tell you that opposition, we have had misconception about what opposition is actually in reality. Opposition is not all about antagonizing the party that is in leadership in the federal.
And nobody says antagonizing. I pretty much can see that statement says, can the APC play good opposition role? That's what it is. I don't know where you're saying antagonizing from.
Okay, so if we are talking about that, I think opposition is also bringing ideas that work positively with the state, even though your party is not in position. Let's summarize that. So this extent, I want to tell you that Okocha remains the leader of APC. Emeka Beke was elected, and then by virtue of who Buhari is, Buhari's leadership, Okocha came in that platform. But for what transfer within the 2023 election, we are APC Rivers State, Amechi Swing voted against Ahmed Tinubu, and with the conflict and crisis within the party, they shifted gear to that extent. Okocha assumed the position of leadership, and he has been accepted in national. If you look at it very well now, the national APC is not even the APC Rivers State by Emeka Beke, who has been suspended. It's not even linked to the national in the federal. So how would they now work with Bola Ahmed Tinubu against Okocha, who has been working, talking, and even, you know what?
I said, okay, you made your point. I think we got your point already. We have to move on to another caller because of the time we have left. I will take one more call, and Letambari is standing by from Abori to respond to this. Hello, Letambari. Good morning.
Hey, Kimo, good morning.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, I want to say that there is a saying in my language that meaning that shame do not catch the madman on the street, but it is his relative that is ashamed because he's mad. You know, at a point, what am I trying to say? You know, what Tony Okocha is doing is just like he does not understand that the situation he has led himself to is like somebody who doesn't know what he's doing. You know, that position where Tony Okocha was trying to occupy.
Letambari, before you go further, what was the question that was asked?
You were asking Tony Okocha.
No, the question we asked you to respond to, we asked you.
Are you up to date with our...
Apologies. We asked you whether the APC is well positioned to play a good opposition role ahead of the incoming administration. That was a specific question.
Actually, no. The APC is nowhere in Rivers State. Both the Tony Okocha faction and the Emeka Beke faction have nothing here because Tony Okocha was just appointed by Magnus Abe to manage that position. And he betrayed that trust, which the national is not even recognizing him.
Thank you very much, Letambari. But that would be it for us this morning. We have to go. We have a very short commercial in the next couple of minutes. Okay, this one says, Sir Network, let's avoid bad belly politics. We should have integrity and trustworthiness. I think that's how we'll wrap things up. We have to go now. My name is Ifeami Andrew. Enjoy your weekend. Hello, Port Harcourt comes up shortly. The news at 9 will first of all, of course, come before that. Stay tuned. Jude is already standing by. Bye-bye for now.
You are tuned in to 92.3 Nigeria.